Hey guys, what is going on? This is Wrestlelamia, back with another episode. Join us now as Wrestlelamia looks at the 10th May edition of the Blue Brand, as well as the wildest wrestling news stories you need to know, including a wild QR code drops on Smackdown, why an AEW championship team split up, CM Punk ready to debut in WWE 2K24, Naomi's wardrobe woes, and more. As always, we won't recap the matches, but look at the good, the bad, and the downright ugly. The good. Bloodline suspense. This week's latest episode of the Bloodline saga was must-see TV. The new storyline of Solo Sikoa filling in for the tribal chief, like anyone believes Solo hasn't quietly taken over, was the reboot the faction needed after months of stagnant storylines. The only downside is that fans have to wonder how other storylines would be if WWE devoted as much effort to them. Paul Heyman saves the day. Is Solo Sikoa a flop as the Bloodline's de facto leader? Some critics believe he doesn't have the charisma to lead the group and that he'll pale next to Jacob Fatu, assuming Jacob joins the Bloodline. While Solo is no Roman Reigns, he's doing okay, and he should thank Paul Heyman for filling out the storyline with his Hall of Fame level work. A PLE quality main event. Randy Orton vs AJ Styles was a PLE quality main event that was a fitting finish for a show that featured an array of quality matches. Orton vs Styles is the type of match that's a guaranteed success, but what stood out was the WWE giving both superstars time to compete and entertain the fans. Neither superstar needs to win the King of the Ring tournament, but the tournament benefits from having big names in it, especially if WWE intends to create new stars with the eventual winner. Jade Cargill bounces back. Jade Cargill bounced back tonight with a win over Piper Niven. The win in and of itself wasn't important in the sense of Cargill beating a main event performer. No, what was important was that Cargill looked like she belonged in the ring, as opposed to being rushed into things. While opinions always differ in wrestling, some critics felt Cargill's performance at Backlash left a lot to be desired. Whether that's an accurate assessment is up to you, but Jade looked comfortable tonight, which is a good sign for any singles work. The bestest? Is Bianca the bestest? If you can ignore WrestleLamia's slaughtering of the King's English, consider our case for why Bianca Belair is the best female superstar, and perhaps the best superstar all around in WWE. Belair proved that again tonight as she made her match against Candice LeRae a must-see one, even though there was little doubt about who was emerging victorious. Belair's skills are a sight to behold, and the energy she brings to every match is palpable. Throw in her mastery of ring psychology, and it's clear why she's the EST. Is WWE preparing for Bianca vs Jade at King of the Ring? Could Bianca Belair face Jade Cargill during the Queen's Crown tournament? Both women winning their matches opens the door for a match and a feud between them. The WWE may want to hold off on a feud, but WrestleLamia thinks it's a fantastic way to push Jade and have Bianca help her develop her singles career. Logan Paul match out of nowhere. The announcement that Logan Paul will face Cody Rhodes at King of the Ring seemed to come out of nowhere. Sure, WrestleLamia knows the Saudis likely asked for the match, but it's another example of how the WWE seems to have no idea how to book Cody Rhodes as champion. Worse, the title versus title stipulation paints WWE into a corner, as it's obvious Cody won't lose, and the match will probably end in a faulty finish to keep the belt on Paul. Corbin already back to jobbing. Astonishingly awful work by WWE in throwing away months of work in rebuilding Baron Corbin on NXT, only to have him lose to Carmelo Hayes tonight. The WWE deserves credit for how it rehabilitated Baron Corbin on the black and gold brand, reminding fans how good Corbin is. Unfortunately, the WWE threw it all away by having him lose to Hayes. Although some might defend the move as WWE elevating Hayes with a win, it's a weak defense, as fans who haven't watched Corbin on NXT likely only remember him from his days counting the lights on the main roster. WWE has a big enough roster that it didn't need to have Corbin show up only to lose, at least if the company is serious about pushing Corbin. It may just be that the WWE has no intention of pushing him, which makes you wonder why Corbin was sent to NXT. The downright ugly. Nothing ugly. Smackdown featured some solid matches, but just as WrestleLamia mentioned with Raw, it's clear the WWE is trying to beat the clock to prepare for King's Crown, since the show is just 2 weeks away. Another quality QR code. Topping today's news is the latest clue in the bizarre mystery that's been playing out on WWE TV for the last few weeks, in this case, the QR code that aired on Smackdown. The WWE has outdone itself, taking fans down an even creepier road via a new video unlocked by scanning the QR code that aired during the Nia Jax vs Naomi match. Ringside News' Nikunji Walia commented on the latest clue concerning the arrival of what many fans believe is the return of Uncle Howdy. When scanned, it led to a video with a bold WWE logo and Triple H's voice heard in the background, similar to the opening video of WWE shows. Right then, the pitch of the voice transitions immediately into a much spookier voice, and a long message flashes on the screen before ending with the same WWE logo. Walia detailed the message that appeared during the video. They put us in a cave together, told us to behold the glory. We watched in awe, consumed by their lies. We were never the chosen ones, left in the cave to rot, to be forgotten. But he set us free. Now we understand. We follow the prophecy, the word of the red. Soon you will understand. The tears we shed watered our antipathy and blossomed a garden of revulsion. There is no safe space, only my family. As fans continue to try to crack the code and unravel who is driving these mysterious messages, for example, is it Uncle Howdy or someone else, more clues suggest that fans will see things play out at King's Crown. Whether this leads to the debut of everyone involved or just one person, such as Uncle Howdy, is a question that fans are eager to learn the answer to. Kenny Omega about to undergo surgery. Good news for Kenny Omega, as he recently informed his fans on Twitch that he's undergoing surgery for the diverticulitis that nearly killed him, and he's confident he'll be able to wrestle again. The cleaner told fans, "I have a wonderful doctor that I was able to find, and he is someone who is the top of his field, and he is very hard to get appointments with, and he's very hard to get surgeries with. However, he has done me a solid, and I will actually be getting surgery very, very, very soon." Kenny told fans the surgery is taking place soon, and while he has the usual trepidation people face before going under the knife, he has confidence in his doctor and how things will play out. "I'm feeling good about it, and I'm optimistic." You may recall Omega revealed that he was told he was close to death when he checked into the hospital, and that he likely would have died had he waited any longer to get medical care. Wrestlelamia will continue following this story and sends its best to Kenny Omega for a fast and full recovery. AEW Tag Team Championship team finished? Looks like former AEW World Tag Team Champions Ricky Starks and Big Bill have parted ways. Fightful Select is reporting AEW decided to have the two split up after they dropped the titles to Sting and Darby Allin. The site also reports that there were no long-term plans for the two as a team once they lost the championship, and that Big Bill's current partnership with Chris Jericho is further proof of this. CM Punk set to debut in WWE 2K24. Fans wanting to play an official version of CM Punk in WWE 2K24 don't have long to wait, as Punk will be part of the DLC released on 15th May. Inside the Ropes reports Punk will be part of the ECW Punk Pack. That includes Punk, Bubba Ray Dudley, Devon Dudley, Sandman, and Terry Funk. Naomi's wardrobe malfunction. Fans watching the Naomi vs. Nia Jax match may have wondered why the screen blacked out. Was this part of the ongoing QR code campaign? No. It appears Naomi may have had a wardrobe malfunction. Sportskeeda's Rohit Nath noted that the WWE used a black screen as she adjusted her gear. One X-user also noted, "Screen blanking out because Naomi keeps adjusting her gear top, uh-oh." Unfortunately, Naomi lost the Queen's Crown tournament match to Nia Jax. Baron Corbin using popular theme. Last but not least, Baron Corbin is back on the main roster, and so is his popular entrance theme, Burn the Ships. While Corbin's return to the Blue brand was uneventful, fans enjoyed hearing Corbin's theme as well as his Burn the Ships Titantron video. What did you think about Baron Corbin's return? Well guys, there you have it, Wrestlemania's look at the 10th May edition of Smackdown. Be sure to leave your comments, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel, follow us on Instagram and Twitter, and I'll see you next time for some more wrestling content.